Insurance companies are quietly doing something to Tesla Model Y owners right now. And if you drive one, or you're thinking about buying one, this could cost you tens of thousands of dollars. Not in some hypothetical future, right now. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly what's happening, and more importantly, how to protect yourself. And here's the part that's going to shock you. It's not just about the accidents. It's not just about the repairs. There's one specific thing about the 2026 Tesla Model Y that insurance companies discovered, and the moment they found it, they started making a very calculated decision about your policy. I'll tell you exactly what that is. But first, you need to understand how we got here, because this story starts with a guy named Marcus. Marcus is a 34-year-old guy from Austin, Texas. Wife, 2 kids, decent job. He bought a 2026 Tesla Model Y because, honestly, who wouldn't? It's beautiful, it's smart, it practically drives itself. He paid a little more for full coverage insurance, did everything right. Responsible driver, clean record, no claims in 7 years. Then one Tuesday morning, someone taps his bumper at a red light. Low speed, under 15 miles per hour. No one's hurt, the car looks fine from the outside. Marcus files the claim expecting maybe a $1,500 repair. Standard stuff, no big deal. The estimate came back at $22,400. His insurance company declared the car a total loss. And here's where it gets really bad. The settlement they offered him was $11,000 less than what he paid for the car 6 months earlier. Marcus isn't alone. This is happening to Tesla Model Y owners all over the country right now, and there are 3 specific reasons why. Key point number 1, the invisible damage problem. Here's the first thing you need to understand. The 2026 Tesla Model Y is built differently from almost every other car on the road. Tesla uses something called a gigacasting, a single-piece structural frame that holds the entire front and rear of the car together. Now, from an engineering standpoint, that's genius. It makes the car stronger, lighter, faster to build. But here's the scary part. When that single piece gets damaged, even slightly, you can't just replace one section. You can't swap out a panel or weld a bracket. In many cases, you have to replace the entire cast. And that structural repair can cost anywhere from $15,000 to $30,000 for damage that from the outside looks like a fender bender. Most people don't know this. They see a scratch. Their insurance company sees a structural write-off. But wait, it gets worse, because it's not just the physical structure. The 2026 Model Y is loaded with technology, cameras, radar, ultrasonic sensors, a full self-driving computer. And here's the problem. All of those components need to be recalibrated every single time the car takes significant impact. That recalibration requires a Tesla-certified technician at a Tesla-approved service center using Tesla's proprietary software. You can't just take it to your local shop. And there aren't enough Tesla service centers to keep up with demand, which means longer wait times, which means more rental car costs on top of everything else. Your insurance company is paying for all of it, and they are not happy about it. Which brings us to the second thing they discovered, and honestly, this one surprised me too. Key point number 2, the insurance math that's breaking the system. Insurance companies work on something called a loss ratio. For every dollar they collect in premiums, they track how many cents they pay out in claims. A healthy loss ratio is around 60 to 70 cents on the dollar. That means for every dollar they take in, they spend about 65 cents paying claims. The rest covers overhead and profit. Now, guess what the loss ratio is for Tesla vehicles? Some insurers are reporting loss ratios on Teslas above 120%. That means for every dollar they collect from Tesla owners, they're paying out more than $1 in claims. They are literally losing money on every single Tesla policy they write. And when a business starts losing money, it makes decisions fast. Some insurers have quietly started pulling back coverage. Others are spiking premiums so high that Tesla owners can't afford full coverage anymore. There's even been reports of insurers in certain states simply refusing to renew Tesla policies altogether. Think about that. You buy a $52,000 car, you do everything right, and then your insurance company simply walks away. Now you're driving an expensive uninsured vehicle, or you're paying 3 times what you used to pay just to maintain basic coverage. Now here's what I want you to pay close attention to, because the next point isn't just about the car, it's about you, and a very specific trap that thousands of Tesla owners are falling into right now. Key point number 3, the gap trap, how people are getting wiped out. Remember Marcus from the beginning, the guy who lost $11,000? Here's exactly what happened to him and why it's happening to so many people. When Marcus bought his 2026 Model Y, he financed it. He put down $8,000 and he financed the rest. His car was worth about $54,000 at purchase. 6 months later, after the fender bender, the insurance company totals it. Now the insurance company doesn't pay what you paid for the car, they pay what the car's worth today, which after 6 months of depreciation is around $44,000. Marcus gets $44,000, but he still owes the bank $46,000. That gap, that $2,000 gap, that's his problem now, not the bank's, not the insurance company's, his. And here's the kicker. Teslas depreciate faster than most cars right now. Because the technology moves so quickly, a 2-year-old Tesla can lose significant market value almost overnight, especially when a newer model is announced. So if you bought a 2026 Model Y today, financed it, and totaled it a year from now, that gap could be $5,000, $8,000, in some cases even more. Most people don't know that gap insurance exists, and even fewer know that not all gap insurance is the same, and that some policies have exclusions that leave you exposed anyway. But here's what almost nobody talks about.
There's a fourth thing happening with the 2026 Model Y specifically, something that started this year, and it's directly tied to how Tesla prices and releases its cars. This one caught even veteran insurance agents off guard, and it may be the most important part of this entire video.
In the past few years, Tesla has done something unusual. They've cut prices dramatically, mid-cycle, sometimes multiple times per year. And on the surface, that sounds great for consumers, right? Lower prices, more accessible vehicles. But here's the scary part. Every time Tesla drops the price of the Model Y, the market value of the used Model Y drops too. Because why would someone pay $48,000 for a used one when they can buy a new one for $44,000? But your insurance policy, it was written based on the value of the car when you bought it, and many standard policies don't automatically adjust for sudden market-wide value drops. So here's what that means in the real world. You bought the car for $54,000. You insured it for $54,000. Tesla drops the price. The market value falls to $46,000. You have an accident 3 months later. The insurance company pays you market value, not what you paid, not what you insured it for. There have been cases in 2025 and 2026 where owners found themselves significantly underinsured, not because they were careless, but because the ground shifted under their feet and nobody told them. Okay, now I know that's a lot of scary information, and I don't want you walking away from this video feeling helpless, because you're not. Knowing this stuff, this is exactly how you protect yourself. This is the difference between the people who get wiped out and the people who don't. So let me give you what you actually came here for. Here's the truth. The 2026 Tesla Model Y is an incredible car, but it comes with a very specific set of financial risks that most buyers never get told about. So here's what you need to do. Number 1, talk to your insurance agent about agreed value or new car replacement coverage. Standard policies pay market value. Agreed value policies lock in what you actually paid. That one conversation could save you thousands. Number 2, get gap insurance, the right kind, not just any gap policy. Ask specifically whether it covers the full difference between your loan balance and the insurance payout, including any depreciation caused by manufacturer price drops. Get it in writing. Number 3, shop insurers who specialize in EVs. Some insurers have built specific Tesla-aware policies that account for repair costs, recalibration, and depreciation. They exist. You just have to find them. And yes, they may cost a little more upfront, but they're dramatically less likely to leave you stranded. Number 4, and this one matters most, check your current policy right now. Not next week, now when you have time, today. Look at your coverage limits. Look at how your insurer defines total loss. Look at whether your policy has any Tesla or EV-specific exclusions. Because the people who get burned, they're not uninformed people. They're busy people. People who assumed everything was fine. Marcus assumed everything was fine too. Don't be Marcus. Look, insurance companies have entire departments whose job it is to pay you as little as possible, and they're counting on you not knowing what we just talked about. This channel exists for one reason, to make sure you know exactly what they know. If this video opened your eyes even a little, hit that subscribe button right now. Because every week, we break down the hidden traps, the denied claims, and the fine print that cost regular people real money. You worked hard for what you have. You deserve to keep it. And hit the like button if you want YouTube to show this to other Tesla owners who need to hear it. You might literally be saving someone thousands of dollars. Oh, and one more thing. Remember at the very beginning, I said insurance companies discovered one specific thing about the 2026 Model Y that made them start quietly changing their policies? Well, now you know what it is.